Welcome to Couples and Crits. This podcast is brought to you by Gold Mountain Games. Find out more at goldmountaingames.com.
Welcome, Couples and Crits. Hopefully you guys enjoyed last episode and are still with us and looking for some more. Here with me today is the people that you heard last episode, and after I introduce myself a little bit, I'm going to let them introduce themselves and their characters for you. So, my name is David Osborne. As you heard in the first episode, I am a veteran of the United States Army. I served active duty from 2008 to 2012 in Baker Company 212, stationed at Fort Carson as a light infantry soldier. I was deployed to Afghanistan in 2009 to 2010 at Fire Base Restrepo in the Korengal Valley. If you haven't heard of it, there are documentaries out there for it, and I would love for you to, learn a bit about what I did. I currently work for the United States Postal Service, have been for almost 9 years now, and I learned the voices that you guys heard from something that I do in my free time. When COVID started, I noticed that kids weren't getting to go out and be around Santa, get their pictures taken, stuff like that. And I had little kids of my own. So I decided, using skills that I learned in the military, I purchased a $300 Santa suit, spent an hour and a half converting myself into an old man, and since then, on Christmas Eve, I deliver in character as Santa Claus. Since those 5 years, I have added 2 schools, one of which my wife is a teacher at, and I will let her tell you a little bit about that if she chooses to. That's something about me. Hopefully that'll help you guys get to know us a little bit better and understand some of our experiences in life that led to this game. Ethan, if you would please, when you get a moment.
I am Ethan Purrier. I will be a player in this campaign. We're playing with my wife, Allison. We will meet in a minute. I too work at the post office. I'm also a mailman. Been doing that for near 3 years. I started playing D&D for the first time online, saw my friends during the pandemic, and it turned into a way for my wife and I to both stay sane and connect with our friends and escape just how awful things were at that times and be able to exist in a fantasy world for a moment, and have been hooked ever since. Met several D&D players through post office and look forward to building this world and this campaign with everybody.
Thank you, Ethan. Next we have Allison.
Hi. I'm Allison Purrier. I started playing with my husband a few years ago. I wasn't really into it at first, and I am into fantasy, which was really weird, and I had to be explained what to do, and I became really obsessed with it after that, and met Kelsey and David, and became really good friends, and this is where we started. And my character is Octavia Evernora. She is a fairy paladin from the Fae, and so what I look like is I used to be blonde-headed before I became a fallen paladin, basically. But I have half black, half blonde hair, and half black wings. You can imagine I have like black outfit, black underneath eyes. She's
Almost goth. Yeah.
definitely goth. Yeah.
Character art for you guys for that. We saw on pictures today, and we should have that for you guys soon.
more of a goth character. But she only became that because of what happened to her
before
family.
the oath was broken,
Yeah.
were you not all
Before the oath was broken, I looked more like you.
Oh, okay.
More of
Well,
a like a
Your tip.
green, like greenish.
Full green.
I still had the horns on my head, so I have like black horns now, like branches, but it used to be brown branches, now they're black. I just became more dark. Probably just because, she's depressed and going through it. But she is kind of chaotic, and she has met Etienne is a different person that she's never met before, and her sister is always so good, and I will lead into her.
Now, Kelsey, my wife.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Osborne. I am a teacher at a private school for autistic children. I do kindergarten through third grade, so I get the little guys. It's a lot of fun, crazy sometimes, but fun. I'm in college right now to get my psychology degree. I have a little bit over a year to go. I'll be done.
And she plans to go for her doctorate after that.
And then I'm doing I guess I'm going to try to go for my doctorate. Husband, I really not. I just want to be able to call myself doctor. I want other. I would be like, actually, it's doctor. So, I play Niramora. I am Octavia Eleanor's sister. And I'm a year younger than her. I am kind of a petite little, very goldish green color, kind of with green eyes. I have the same color wings, and I have times where my eyes will shine like more of a golden color with certain abilities. I'm just kind of like a little teenage fairy. I mean, that's if you can think of a teenage fairy. If you've ever watched the Disney Tinkerbell movies, I mean, they're very similar.
I would like for everybody to go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Cool.
So the reason behind this is, as I told you last time, I want to offer them inspiration. So they're rolling their d20s now. That way they can determine who does the recap. A nat 20, they can choose whoever they choose. And that person will have to do the recaps, including me. A nat 1, and these people will have to do it automatically, no matter what anybody else's roll is. Anything other than a 1 or a 20, and it's the highest number, has to do the recap. Does that kind of make sense? I'll explain it a few more times if you have to. What'd you guys roll?
10.
I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, so that is Kelsey, my wife. Would you like to roll this as well? I just not. I only have to do the recap if one of you guys do a nat 20.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
That way, because whoever does the recap gets an inspiration. That's less often that your monsters will have an inspiration.
I can do this. Okay, so we are, my sister and I just got to, Thetheus, and then also, I have it written down here somewhere. Fatherfort is the city we got into, and we met up with Etienne. And Etienne? Yeah, Etienne.
I was practicing always for you. It's Etienne,
two syllables.
Etienne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then we were approached by someone at the gates asking us if we could help look at there's an issue at the lighthouse. They haven't had any light from the lighthouse in the last few days, and they're worried. So they want us to go venture that direction and find out what's going on. Let's see. Then we went to Silver Chalice. And then I got attacked by a dire wolf.
You were a dire wolf. Come on now.
Well, we went to Etienne went to Chilton. Well, we went to Sommers. Well, we went to the bar.
Kind of had your first little shopping episode.
Yeah, we shopped a little bit.
So that was extremely close. Go ahead and give yourself an inspiration. Mark it down, please.
Guys, I'll get better, I swear.
Like I said, I've been listening so I could try and memorize this world for you guys. We finished off with Etienne, his foil, both right and left of the jugular of the last direwolf. As he flicks his sword and clears the blood and sheathes his foil, what do you do?
Was that the last one?
That was the very last one. That wolf just dropped, and now battle's over.
Well, I
What
looked
do you
at
guys
Etienne
do?
and said, I love you. I love you so much.
Oh, you flat out me.
I look like it, truthfully.
I would like to go over to one of the wolves and pull out one of their teeth, like their canines.
Okay, let's see. Go ahead and make. Oh, I had a list of what the skills were real quick. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and make a survival check for me to see how cleanly you get that out there.
14.
14, okay. It's a good cut. You're able to get the teeth. There's not much root left over, so you
Cool.
got a good.
Do you guys want this fur?
I think we have more pressing matters at hand, do
Alright.
we not?
I just want to take the teeth.
What season are we in?
It
Fall.
is early,
Early
fall.
Okay,
You guys
so
are
we're
about.
probably good without a.
You guys are at
Yeah,
about
right now.
3:30 at the moment, and
Morning?
early fall. It's gonna be
3:30 in the morning?
3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Like,
Early fall, you've got another maybe 2.5, 3 hours till sundown.
Okay.
okay.
Let's just keep going. I just want to take the teeth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Perhaps we should proceed with a bit more caution than we had before.
Yeah, let's like try to selfie. You want to try to self up there?
Yeah, I
Okay.
have a
You
really
do
bad
see that
list.
it's still about another 1.5 miles to the lighthouse. It's still going to be a bit. You don't have
I
to
was still
start-
walking
yeah.
right on the road, but like maybe.
Yeah,
And-
more,
Is there an
uh,
actual road? It's not a
Remember,
road?
yes, this is an actual road.
not
This is all forested. At this exact moment, you can't see the beach, but you can still hear it. You are surrounded by a road and thick, dense forest. Think northern Oklahoma, almost Ozark Mountain type
Okay.
dense trees.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, let's try to path through the trees then instead of the road.
that would slow us down.
Do you think
Yeah,
we
I
should stay on the
think
road?
Stay on the road.
Okay, well, at
We
the
are just a
end,
bit more perceptive. We had been a little bit when Niramora found that not on the beach. I was a bit ambitious to get to the lighthouse
no,
to
we.
aid this man.
I know we started sprinting for no
Yeah,
reason.
we stopped. being
We're really
cautious.
far away.
We had strong, yes.
Let's just. I'll follow you. We'll follow you. You go. We can fly behind you. We'll go. We have 30 feet, 30 speed.
Yeah,
A flight. So just we'll sprint behind you. I guess we could double our. Well, do you want to keep sprinting or just want to walk?
Well, you guys are old enough in life to know to sprint that far is going to take you about 15 minutes nonstop sprinting, and you're going to be exhausted.
Well, let's
when you
just
reach
walk for a while, and then maybe the last 5 minutes sprint.
Yeah, I think we maybe need to just get to the lighthouse and then assess the situation.
You're
Yeah.
right. I'm just too eager.
I understand there's a man who needs our aid, and we have promised
know.
our assistance, but
Yeah.
we do no good to anybody if we perish on the road to the lighthouse.
Okay, well, Etienne, why don't you lead us, and we'll follow you.
Very good.
Okay, so the group decides to start moving forward at a slower pace. That will cut your travel time down. At this pace, you guess you're going to get there just before dark. Is that the pace you want to continue
That's
at?
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead and move yourselves along the coastline. As you get closer, stop roughly about there, and I will start describing what you see. They have continued through that dense forest. They now are probably about 1,000 feet from the base of the lighthouse, and they see their path through the woods start to gradually switch back up and down the side of this cliff in order to get up to the lighthouse.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
Well,
As we're standing here, could I just try to take in everything, the surrounding area?
Yes.
And, looking at the top of the lighthouse, see just if any signs of movement or any irregularities on the outside.
The lighthouse is a sturdy, cylindrical tower made of whitewashed stone. Its base is surrounded by a low, weathered stone wall. A wooden door with iron fittings stands at the entrance. The light at the top appears to be out, casting an eerie shadow over the surrounding area. You don't see any monsters at the moment. You guys are still at the base of the cliff, about 1,000 feet from the entrance to the light tower. It is large enough to where you can make everything out, but at this moment, you still are about 1,000 feet off. You see the sun starting to set on the horizon, but it is just starting. It is not dark yet. You made it in time before dark. You have time.
and that's
to
the
check
lighthouse.
surroundings.
Those are the stairs.
Yes, that is the reason for the shadows behind the lighthouse
that.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I was just sure. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Well, let's keep going.
Let's
Keep going.
Okay, they work their way up to the switchback, and you guys don't encounter anything along the way. Once you get up to the top of the ridge, go ahead and make me another perception check, please.
Oh, let's let's roll it one at a time.
Yeah, at least make sure you get a look at your number before we go into. No, it's okay. Oh.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Hey,
I got 6.
Oh.
so we've got a dirty 20 from Etienne,
Yeah,
14.
don't take mine.
a 6 from Octavia, and a 14 from Niramora.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is plenty good enough. As you get up to the top, along the rocky bottom here, you see what looks like a goblin head peeking out of the waves in the bottom of the rocks, staring at you guys.
Like dead.
No, it's staring at you. Dead, locked on.
Alive?
Yes.
Do you guys see that?
Yep.
I want to draw my sword.
Hold on now. Cool. Either of you speak Goblin?
No. I
don't-
speak Sylvan and Abyssal.
Sylvan, they've got it.
Seem to be hostile to us at the moment.
Why don't you take lead? Is we're very do it. Take lead.
Well,
I want to go up a little higher.
Okay, how high?
How high are we now? You think 5 feet?
It's your call.
Well, normally
My
what do you
mental
think we
image
are?
is that you guys were kind of somewhat flying about height with Etienne.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So
But
that's what I've always been
How tall
mentally
are you?
picturing. It may
6'9".
be different. You'll have to tell me
6'9".
if it's different.
So
He's
The mental-
6'6".
but
Because the 9 foot, the 3
the
foot
feather.
is the
he
feather.
actually originally described himself as 6'9" at the full height.
that's
of
what
the
he's saying.
plume.
She's saying.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me finish.
Sure.
He originally described himself at 6'9" at the height of the plume and 6'3" at the top of his
That's
head.
what I thought. So
6'3". Okay, so we'll be
we'll be going
but-
6'3". Yeah, 6 foot, like a little bit underneath him.
because we'll want to
Okay,
be like
okay.
rough.
So you're flying about 5-6 feet off the ground. We'll
Yes.
just guesstimate at the moment because you
Yeah.
guys kind of flutter. you know.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you would like to fly a little bit higher,
I want to
that's
go a
your
little
call.
bit up. I want to go up to like 20 feet.
Okay, you go about 20 feet. He still keeps eyes on you guys. He doesn't move. He's just watching through the waves.
And is he on like the rock?
He is literally. So you see how the waves. So it's a very rocky beach, as you see in the picture there. The waves are cascading into the rocks, and he's kind of in a rock with the waves crashing over, and you're only catching him as a wave.
Certain times.
I want to ask. I want to say out loud, "Hello there."
I have no idea. I don't know.
Nope.
But perhaps just about just waves.
He doesn't make any other motion. That was the only noise you
Let's
could.
go up and pull him out the water. Why? I don't know.
Shoot.
So
What does Etienne know about goblins?
Go ahead and make a history check for me.
same with us.
Okay, go ahead. Or one of you can roll with advantage if you choose, since all of you guys are.
Would I? So it would be history.
Yeah, history check.
Etienne rolled an 11.
17.
Dirty 20.
You know that typically goblins aren't an evil race, but he may be keeping his distance for a reason if he is a goblin.
Let's go talk to him. I got her evil. We're literally.
Why don't we just
Take her.
lighthouse? Well, you want to see what?
I'm interested.
One of you keep an eye on him. Just proceed to the lighthouse.
What you want us to stay back?
No. Y'all stay together, but one of you keep your eyes on this one.
The back. Who's in the back?
Okay, go ahead and put yourselves.
That's
how we are.
Okay, so you guys are right here then.
Yeah.
Okay, he is down there in the rocks. Okay, just underneath the pier there.
We'll just keep going.
Okay.
Or,
What
I
is
guess
this
that's
right
a little
here?
dock. That is a little tree, just kind of.
I wasn't sure if it was a hut or something.
No. There is no other buildings. It's all just bushes, trees, some flowers. You got the boat down there by the dock. Yes.
Yeah, we'll just keep going.
Is there a door?
Yeah, as you guys are walking towards the door right here. See the little arch there in front?
Gotcha.
No.
Let's go in there.
Yes. Does on the outside, does the door appear to have any signs of forced entry?
It does not. No. It's just closed.
Anything on it?
You don't know?
Well, that'd be like a hanging rock. That was
On the outside, no, it doesn't look like a hanging walk on the outside. Yeah, it doesn't look like this place was closed from out here.
Suppose the polite thing to do would be to knock?
Sure. Why not?
No.
Let's not. Not.
I don't want to knock.
Why? What do you want us to do?
One of you want to fly up near the top and see if there's anything?
I'll go up there, but let's not knock. Because that's sketch.
And you go up there since I'm keeping an eye on.
They would not want to enter some residence unannounced.
Don't go in by
So what?
yourself.
He's asking for help. He literally sent out that he was needing help. Why would we knock?
Of course, yes, makes sense.
Why would you knock on someone? Like, your murderer sends you a note that says, I'm murdering someone, and then you knock on the door to ask them if they're murdering somebody? Like, that's weird.
Are you in there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Your point. Do you want to investigate the top?
I'll go fly up to the top. See?
What? Investigation. Great. Watch it. Investigation.
I cannot fly,
Oh, that's
so
true. That's true.
Okay, you
Is there? I was gonna say, is there any like on the lighthouse? Is there any windows out it?
There's one up at the top, but it looks like this place was built to be pretty solidified.
Okay.
Like, as you've seen throughout this world, everything is built to be defensible.
I'm going to go up there to the top, and you guys go into the bottom, and we'll meet up. We'll separate.
No,
no,
I don't think that is
go
not a good
inside
idea.
by yourself.
Well, can I just go?
Why don't you go across there and like see what's
Okay, I'm going to go up there and look first.
Okay, you go up and look. It is a 3 level lighthouse. My apologies. Please fix that. It is a 3-level lighthouse. At the top level, when you reach the top window, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. 20, 30, 20.
Okay. You do see a little bit of blood on the floor. It looks like there's been a struggle up here. There appears to be a trap door almost directly in the middle that looks like it was forced open.
Okay. I want to fly back down and tell them, be careful. Blood. There's blood up there. Trap
Did you
doors.
see any bodies?
No bodies. Blood.
Blood?
Let's go in. Etienne, you go in first and bust on the door. Don't knock. Just bust it down. I don't think anybody's here.
Gonna go ahead before we go in and pull out my daggers.
Yeah, I'll have mine
Ready.
Sword.
Just in case.
Okay.
Sword. Ready.
What is it? A goblin still just hanging out?
Yeah. If
He hasn't moved.
he's just sitting there underneath the dock, just watching you guys. From this distance, I would say probably about 70 feet. Because as you get to this area, it did drop back down to
Right.
the base of the lighthouse, but it
He's-
was a ridge to get up to
He's
it.
not going to come in
Yeah.
here. He's not going to kill
Well,
us. He's fine. He's too far away.
Well, I mean, let's see. So before we go in, this dude's just chilling over here. I'm gonna fly over, but I'm gonna stay within like
30 feet.
right. How far can I get with 30 feet of flight?
30 feet.
So if that is how you guys are wanting
Allison?
hold on. If that is how you guys are wanting to do this, where you're moving by your movement, let's go ahead and roll some initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Initiative?
Uh-huh. Just to kind of give you guys an order to do it in, you know. It's not that we're in combat at the moment. It's just you guys are wanting to move your movement speed.
yeah.
So let's go ahead and let you guys get the...
Okay, 11.
12.
Okay, so we have Octavia first. What would you like to do?
Go in the door.
Okay, so you are close enough to where you can get up to the door on your turn. That is...
But do you want to wait for him to go in first? Or do you just gonna go ahead and go out?
You want to try the door? It is barred from the inside.
Inside. Can I go back up to the window that I was at where I was looking up at the top?
That was the length of your movement to get there.
Okay. Okay. Well, I say, oh, can I try to break it down? I want to try to bust it.
Now, do you guys prefer this way, or would you guys like to go back to where we're actually playing and just work together as a team?
Yeah, I don't think there's any need to like. Be
Okay.
initiative or
Let's go ahead. Everybody is back up there. That makes more sense. It was just she was trying to move by her movement, so it confused me. A little
Okay.
bit.
No, I was just saying, like, I know my movement is 30. I don't want to exceed it.
Okay.
I'm like,
Don't worry about that right now. That is only during combat.
Well, I was gonna. So before that, then
Mhm.
I was gonna come over here and be like, "Hey, have you seen anyone around here?"
Okay.
I mean, I know.
So how
he
far down do you
understands
move?
me. I don't.
How far down do you move?
He's like right there.
He is right underneath the edge of that dock right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna like go over by the edge of the beginning of the dock. Over
Then
there.
you want to get to the beginning of the dock.
Yes, just
Okay.
right there. Not,
Okay.
but I'm still up in the air about. How far should I be at? Like 10 feet. I want him to be able to hear me.
Okay. You want to be up 10 feet?
Yeah.
What do you choose to say? My bad, I missed that while
I-
the movement was going.
I was like, I'll say, "Hey, have you seen anyone around here lately?"
And you see multiple come rushing out of the water. Roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
The steamer. Oh, shit, nuts. Sorry. One.
Oh, and that 20.
Wow, we can both.
So now that we are officially in initiative and they have rushed out of the water at you guys, this is what you see. It is the head of a goblin on what appears to be the body of an octopus.
Oh my
and
goodness.
holding a sword made out of coral. And there are at least a dozen of these things.
A dozen?
At least.
So it wasn't a.
It was
Not
not
a
actually a goblin. It just has the face of a goblin.
Okay. Well, I rolled 21.
That, my friends, is a design thanks to our editor, Katie.
No, thank you, Katie.
Hey! Oh God, no. Yeah, not actually.
All right. So,
And
these creatures are called Gupplins. As people that aren't from this world, you know what a Gupplin is. You just was not expecting, you guys aren't thinking cautiously. You're walking up to things underneath piers. Okay, so on one, the first two Gupplins up on Niramora swing what appears to be a sword made out of coral. The hilt is a orange, spiky substance around the edge at the base, and then as you go up, you have a almost solid mass with a sharp edge that is jagged and almost teeth-like along the blade, made out of coral that is the color of purple. So you have two colors of purple, or two colors of coral on this sword, orange and purple for your visual. It is held in one of its tentacles. It appears to have two that are shaped like hands. The rest are just tentacles.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one swings at Niramora. It jumps up and swings at you. You said you was about 10 feet. That is a miss. And the next one also misses.
Good.
So, Niramora, you are in the clear. The first two missed. Now we are up to number 2 with Etienne.
Octavia, Niramora, take to the skies.
Oh,
I think since we were right there, I kind of assess the situation. I'm very tempted to. Tien very badly wants to rush in and save Niramora, but also sees the opportunity right here, maybe for safety. And instead, I think I would like to attempt to break down this door.
oh,
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check for me. I got a DC set for you.
you bounced over.
Yeah, I did. What was that? That was a 7. Yeah, it's a total of 11.
Okay,
Can I help him?
I'm right there.
You are right there. You are next in turn. It would take your action, but yes, I will let you.
You will
use your
take my
It
action?
will
Yes,
take your action.
help
to
is an
get
action.
that.
Okay, well, I'll do it.
Okay.
Strength?
Yes, it did lower the DC since you are 16. That is enough with the both of your help. The two of you combined are able to force this door open.
So this would be like kind of bust through. Hotel. Octavia, get inside. I will get your sister.
I'll fly in as my movement, if that's okay, run my next movement. Let him go.
Yes, let him finish his turn. Do you want to move yourself, or do you just tell her to go inside?
No, I just tell her to go inside, and then I will use all of my movement to get as close to all of my remaining movement to get as close to Niramora as possible.
Okay, you didn't move. You guys were already at the door.
Right on.
You are about 40 feet from her at the moment. Go ahead and move yourself. There you go.
All right.
Yep, that's about right. We are not on grid yet because I do
they have
not
30.
have this section of it drawn out, unfortunately. Once we get to that point,
I cannot use my action. Use my action to break down the door. And that'll be my turn. I don't have a bonus action I can use right now.
Okay. That is 2's turn. We are now at 3 with Octavia. Octavia, you have already used your action helping him break down the door. What do you choose to do?
Bonus action, I will... Can she hear me?
You guys are within shout. Shout. You're
Come
only,
to the door.
you're only 40 feet from each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell, "Come to the door. We have it open."
And then I want to have a ready action, I guess. Like ready my sword.
You go in.
You do not have an
Honestly.
action to ready. You
Oh,
used it to
okay.
open the
That-
door.
Okay, well, bonus action yell, is that... I don't know.
Yelling's a free action.
Yeah.
Unless you have a spell or something, you may not have a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Are you going inside the lighthouse, or are you staying out?
I'll
waiting for
stand
me?
right by the door. I want to stand where I am and hold it.
There with
Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that door until my sister comes because
Okay.
I'm very concerned.
That's true.
I can either go up. I can't move.
You do have 30 feet of movement. You didn't use any.
I'll move.
Oh. Well, my bad. What is your movement? Actually,
30 feet.
Okay. My bad. First,
But it was action. I had an action.
you don't have an action.
You used your action to help.
I know, but like, so
You
really
have-
it isn't an action.
No, you have a
Oh.
movement action, a standard action,
I keep
and a
getting
bonus
confused.
action.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep, I'll move up with them too.
Okay, so you get down next to Etienne.
Yeah. And I'll,
Etienne, my
and I'll yell at
apologies.
her.
You're only 10 feet from her now at this point.
And I'm sure going to be like,
Bitch, get to the door.
Okay.
please.
Does that finish your turn?
Yeah. That's all I'll do right now.
To Niramora.
Okay, so I'm going to obviously go towards Etienne and my sister, and I have 30.
Okay.
Before that, when she gets to us, can I do my action?
Hold on. You don't have an action. Your turn.
Well, with that half, okay,
Until your next turn.
hang on. With the half, okay. Fine.
Yes.
No, because
Okay.
the action was to
Open
help.
the door. Yes,
Yeah.
that was your.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I keep getting confused.
So
but you're fine.
before you move, wait one moment. Monsters have reactions too, just like you guys. Attack of opportunity from both the creatures
Okay.
that were right on.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit
Is this my armor class?
against your AC? Yes.
13 is my armor class.
Okay, so that is a hit. Okay. So as you go to turn around and run, you feel the jagged edge of this coral blade scrape across your spine, and you take 5 damage.
Okay, well,
I am down.
Okay, so the Niramora drops. Boom,
No.
boom, boom.
Before I move, I drop.
You drop right there before you got a chance to get away.
fine.
Okay, so at the edge of the pier, Niramora drops with 2 Gupplins on her, and now it is the other Guplin's turn. So they start to move. Let me get a couple dice here. I don't have minis for these, so I've got them broken into groups of 2 at the moment to make this a bit easier. So there is the one that took down Niramora. These 2 are climbing up the side of the lighthouse at the moment. These ones are coming up the beach along with those ones right there. Does that make sense? Okay.
Or, wait. I thought you said there were 6 groups. Well, group
There's
one. Group down.
4 groups.
No.
4 groups of 3. That's my apologies. You should have been attacked once more earlier, but I messed that up because there was a dozen. It is 4 groups of 3. My apologies.
Okay. Because at first I thought it was 6 groups of 2. That's why I was...
Yes, that was my mistake. I only rolled initiative for 4 groups of 3.
Gotcha.
That is a mistake on the DM. I can own up to that. Okay, so we have 3 climbing up the side over here, 3 there with Niramora, and 2 groups of 3 rushing up the side of the beach coming up the hill.
Do they have legs, or how do they like? Are they flying?
Let me show you the picture again.
I know. Like,
They are on tentacles. They are running up on their tentacles, rushing at you.
Okay. Okay.
There's
Yes, like
the
like-
ones up on the. So essentially, these things are swarming, and the ones going up the side of the building.
Okay. Gotcha. Makes sense.
So
I just had to get a visual.
yes, okay, it's essentially an octopus mutated with the goblin.
Okay.
Now it is their turn. Let's see.
Down.
They can't really get much further to you because they used this turn to get to where they were. These ones were right up under, but those ones moved to where they are now visible to you guys. So that is turn 5, 6, and 7. We are back to 1. And they don't go after Niramora, who is on the ground, but continue to rush past her and go up towards Etienne. The first one is going to attack with his sword made of coral. And that's a miss. Another miss from the second of the Gupplins.
Just slapping tentacles away.
Okay.
Right.
So, okay, I'm gonna hit somebody tonight, but that's another miss. Okay, so
Already hit me. I'm down.
that is true. That is true. But you didn't have much health. That wasn't too much fun on my DM part. So, as the fight continues, we are now back to Etienne at turn 2.
Mechanical question.
Okay.
Since Niramora is a small creature, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can I pick her up as a free action?
I wouldn't say free action, but I would allow you to do so as a bonus action because what's your weight? About 25 pounds? Roughly 25, 30 pounds, I think is. Yeah. So I'd say bonus action.
Okay. In that case, I want to turn to Octavia. I told you to get inside. But I would like to use my action to take the dash action and then use my bonus action to kind of run towards Niramora, kind of do like a rolling scoop.
Okay.
I pick her up and then turn heel and
Okay,
back towards the
so
door despite any I'll take all the
through
opportunities.
that, there are 3 there, so you can dash through 2. That will make it to where 1 can't reach you, so you can get only 2 swinging at you as a bonus action if you choose.
But take them all. Just
Okay.
got to get her out.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me for that roll you decided to fall with.
She never listens.
The first one misses. Okay, that one is a hit. Finally.
I was saying, you switch out dice. Jeez.
Okay, this is 5 damage.
I know. If almost T2, but those are the only ones. It was like this.
I rolled a 9 on that acrobatics.
Well, if it's a cocked dice, you guys can roll again. I'm not
It was
going
a
to hold
cocked
that
dice.
against you. Yeah.
Roll it again.
it wasn't.
It went like this.
with its.
It went like that.
It finished flush. It wasn't on its edge. Or
I will trust your judgment on that. Okay, what was the acrobatics?
a 9 total.
Okay, I mean, you were just trying to get to her and then stand back up. I'm not going to hurt you too bad on that. 5 less feet. Okay.
Yeah, Etienne tries to roll, but then kind of just like falls
Okay,
on.
I thought you were great. It's all that armor he has on. Bullshit.
But yeah, so I will take the 2 of
You
us.
see his feather flying in the air.
So 6 to 55 total.
Okay.
Would have been 10 to get there and 10 to get back. That's 20.
Okay.
So 35 feet left.
To get back with that amount of movement, if you would like to, you can cut the gap there that you see and only take 1 opportunity attack instead of 2 this time.
Just whatever's the shortest shortest path to the
Shortest
door.
path you're gonna take to.
It's fine.
Okay.
Take them all. I'm kind of like huddling Niramora like a football, just like charging through.
What about 16? Does 16 hit?
It's not.
Does not. Okay. If the 16 did not hit, I guarantee my 15 won't hit. Okay. All right. So you guys are going through the gap and trying to escape. Okay. So we are now to turn 3 with Octavia.
You mean, yeah. Okay, so you rolled by me? You're by me?
Yeah, we'd be like basically back to the door, right? With the
Yes, with the movements you had left, you were able to get back to the door with how close you had gotten to her before.
Get inside. I do lay on hands immediately on my sister and give her all the 15 points.
All 15?
All 15.
Okay. Go ahead and give yourself 15 HP.
And then I'm like screaming at you, get inside! And then I grab her and get inside.
Okay. If you grab her and take her inside, that would be half your movement speed.
I'll just yell at her, get inside, and then I'll go inside.
He's bigger than you guys, so it's easier for him. You guys are the same size.
Nope,
so
I'm about half foot.
Okay, tell you what. Let's go ahead and I'll set a DC, and you make a strength check for me.
Okay. 22.
That's gonna pass. Okay, you can get your full movement.
Okay, I grab my sister and I move us both inside, and that's when I'll like lay on hands with her when I'm grabbing her, pulling her inside, and then I'm like, "Wake up, you stupid!"
Okay, so the battle map is laid, and we resume play with Octavia Niramora. My apologies. Octavia Evanora carrying her sister Niramora through the doorway. As she does so, this is what they see. The air is cool and damp with the faint smell of salt and mildew. The interior of the lighthouse is dimly lit by the broken wall you see behind you. In the center of the lighthouse is the stairwell up. To your left, you see a broken bed against one wall. Not far from the base of the stairwell, you see a broken chair, and against the wall, in that same direction, is a barrel. To the far wall, you see an empty weapons rack. On the wall that is broken down, it has been crumbled, and there is what appears to be a burrowed up hole in that far corner of the lighthouse with water seeping through. What do you do?
Where's the hole?
Right over here.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Sorry.
Now they have the visual. We are working on getting that to the module for you guys. I do not have a map for them yet, so we got to draw and do a little verbal descriptive.
Okay, I just thought that was the rock edge. I'm sorry. That was
No, you're okay. You're okay. They now have the picture that I was using to describe that scene.
Okay.
Okay, so
Where are we at as far
you
as...
are right there.
No, I mean like...
You
Are we still on
are
the
carrying
initiative?
her at the moment. Yes, we are on turn 4.
Oh, it's just me.
Yes, that is Niramora's turn. What do you do?
I'll take half my speed to get out of being held,
Okay.
stand up, and I want to...
Sis.
Yes. Wake up. What happened? I just went to talk to them and then... Yeah. I died or something. I don't know. Passed out.
Hey, combat is not over, guys.
Okay, so nothing's happening in here though.
It's your
Actively
turn.
correct.
At this moment, nothing is in there. That is what you
Okay.
see.
So
They
do
are
we
still
want
swarming up the
to- Do we
the
want to go up?
prize behind you.
Do we want to go up, or do you want to stay here and wait for Etienne? I'm talking to you as role play. I don't know if I can. Yeah, as my sister, I'm trying to talk like I feel like we should stay.
Okay.
And wait.
You only have 6 seconds during combat, so we'll have to cut that there.
Okay.
Go ahead and decide your turn.
I didn't know that you only had 6 seconds.
That's okay. Each round of combat all happens within 6 seconds. So each of your guys' turns is happening simultaneously during those 6 seconds.
Okay, I didn't realize I had it right now. So go do what you want to do instead of talking. Okay. So I guess I want to wait for Etienne.
You can't wait. I mean, you can hold your turn, but then he has to do his before. Essentially, at this point, you have to do something reacting to what is happening in the environment around you.
Jump out of my. Okay. So yeah, use half my speed to get out of her arms.
Okay.
Then I go towards the. That's what 5.
Yes, that is 2 size. Yeah.
So, right there, and I did lay my hands on her.
Yes, she has 15
I have
HP from
15
your lay on
HP
hands.
now.
Yes. Yep.
And then I'm just going. Is there do I notice anything around me? Like,
go ahead and make a perception check. That will be your bonus actions.
oh, not one.
That one. Okay, you do not notice anything other than what I described earlier.
Obviously. Yeah. Then
Now
I wanna
you
wait.
have an action left if you choose to do so. You can ready an action.
yeah,
So
already.
there's a few things you can do with readied action. You can say, I wish to do this when this happens. So you can lay out scenarios for me.
Okay.
Or you can say, if somebody does this, then I choose to do this.
Okay. So if someone comes, like, attacks me, I want to have ready my Eldritch Blast. Can I
Okay,
do that?
so if they get within range to attack you,
Yeah.
you want to hit them within your range of attack or within their range of attack?
In my range.
Within your range of attack. What is your range on Eldritch Blast? Go ahead and look it up in the spellbook, please. I know this part's not as funny as we're used to, but unfortunately, combat can drag some.
And that was just part of it.
Right. We'll get back to funny, I promise you guys.
I have a range of 120 feet.
Okay, so if anything comes within 120 feet of your visual, you wish to
Like,
attack it
aggressively.
Anything? Okay, aggressively. Okay.
Like
anything
I feel like they're going to attack me, or like I feel like I need to be.
Okay. Okay. So that
Obviously,
is your
with my
turn.
sister or Etienne.
You all moved up. So unfortunately, they were a distance from you guys. They are not choosing to dash at you, but are going to continue to skitter across the ground coming at you. So at this moment, you see 3 climb up the outside. Etienne, since you are still outside the building, you see 3 crawling up the side and 9 more rushing at you guys.
Okay.
So let me get my dice back out so I can move appropriately. This is the distance from you that they are at the
Those are
moment.
3 each.
Yes, each group is a group of 3.
Okay.
We are now on to turn 2 because all 4 groups had to use their turns for movement.
Okay, then Jen will look inside this lighthouse, kind of take the assessment of it, and see all that water. One of the 2 of you, those creatures, they will come through that water, I think. Up the stairs. And I'm going to wait to make sure that they actually do that this time. And I want to stay right where I am. Holding.
Okay, so you don't move this turn?
No.
Figuring it out. Okay, 2.
No, I'm going to draw both my sword and shield and use my action to do so. And
Okay.
yeah, hold this choke point.
Okay, you're
I'll
going to
make my
hold the
turn.
door. Okay. So we will go ahead and turn you around there to where you're facing out since you chose to hold the choke point. All right. So we are now on to turn 3. Octavia Evanora.
Yes.
You are standing at the door. You just felt the breeze of Etienne turn around behind you and place himself between you and the creatures on the outside.
Yes.
What do you do?
I want to go stand beside him.
There is not room. He is a big guy. He takes up the doorway.
I'm 2.5 foot. I can't.
He is intentionally trying to keep something from coming through that door to you.
Okay.
You cannot get through.
Well,
He said
I'll just stand behind him, I guess. I'll just fly behind him. But I want to also draw
You can't
my
see
sword.
over him, but you can't get through the gap since he is a 6'3" guy. Like, he described himself big. He fits this doorway. It was not meant to let a lot of things through, and it's just a small doorway.
Yeah, but I can't get through him,
You cannot.
even through his legs.
He's not. He chose to hold the ground unless he says he will let you through. But from the
Will you let me through your legs?
Oh yeah, I'm not necessarily trying to keep you.
Okay. Okay. So you
I
choose
think
to
mechanically, a
spread your
small
legs.
creature can move through.
I thought so.
But yeah, I'm. Etienne's completely focused on the foes in front of him.
Okay. Okay. So since he is focused in front and not from keeping you from going through, if you choose to move through your allies square, you can.
I want to go through his legs,
Okay.
fly underneath, and go attack that first.
You want to go attack the first swarm, so
Yep.
if you would move your mini, please, or would you like me to? Okay, yeah, you're a distance from it, so I like to stand as I DM. I don't know why. It just helps me. 5, 10, 15 to get within striking distance if
Yeah.
you choose, or you can move somewhere else.
No, we're good.
Okay, 15 to get within striking.
I want to hit.
Okay. If you would, go ahead and roll your attack and try and add a little flavor to it for us.
Okay, 14 plus 5 is 19.
That's going to be a hit.
Okay,
All right.
2d6.
Okay.
6 plus 5 is 11
Okay.
plus my dex, right?
No, not
Plus your
dex.
strength.
Because
Strength,
you're
sorry.
strength-based. Yeah. Okay.
15.
That is...
No. 15. So 15. It's plus
Okay.
3. That's right.
You said 15.
14.
Okay. 14. That is enough.
Math.
That's why we play this game as a
14. And then I went to, that was my great sword that hit.
Okay, so add a little flavor to that attack force, would you?
Yeah, sure. So what she does is fly in and hits that first one through the chest.
Okay.
Like slices it through the chest and gets that 13 damage. I don't know if it slices through.
And you chop 3 tentacles off and it just falls over.
Okay, awesome. And then I just like fling my sword and I'm just staring at the other one, waiting.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sit there.
You've done movement, your standard. Do you have a bonus you would like to do?
Bonus action as
A few spells are bonus actions. I'm not sure which ones you have prepared.
bonus action fairy fire.
It is Fairy Fire bonus action spell. I'm not sure. Somebody pull it up on the spellbook for me. My
Spell
phone's the recording
level
device.
1.
It is a level 1 spell, but that doesn't necessarily mean
I
it's a
don't know
bonus
if it's a
action.
bonus action or
Yeah,
not.
that's okay. We got people looking it up for us.
I don't have
That's
the book right
like-
in front of me.
Like I said, that's why we work together on this.
Oh.
I wish that I
No,
knew
it's a
this.
standard.
Okay, this is an action.
So it is a standard action. So unfortunately, you do not have a bonus action. That is the end of Octavia Evanora's turn. Well done. Thank you for adding some flavor.
Yes.
We are now on to turn 4 with Niramora. She is at the base of the stairwell. What does she choose to do?
I look back and see that my sister just flew back out and I say, seriously? And she never listen. And I follow her again.
Okay.
5, 10. But however, how to get out.
Okay. How high were you flying at the moment?
I mean, just enough to like, I was hovering. with
Okay,
I
so
was
essentially your
just flying
height
over.
that we discussed earlier, the 5-6 feet, and you flutter at. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 25. Do you want to go through the doorway or stay?
I want to go through the doorway.
Okay, so
I can't leave my
25.
sister. No, this is what I did. You are dumb. I'm mad now.
Okay, so to put a little visual flavor on this, we have Niramora coming from the base of the stairwell. She decides to fly after her sister through the legs of Etienne and is now in the middle of the two of them. What does she do?
I'm still muttering to my sister, and then I use my Eldritch Blast to hit this one.
Okay, it's the group that is down to 2. Okay. Go ahead and make an attack for me.
What is my... Is it D20?
Mm-hmm. That's the D20 plus your attack modifier.
That one.
Are you
serious? Let's see.
All right. Looks like I get to pull out 8. We're playing our name, guys. Couples and crits.
Oh,
unfortunately,
God.
that was a crit in the wrong direction. All right, so I'm rolling myself a percentile. Oh, Go ahead and roll me damage, please.
No, okay. How much? What is?
You roll a D10 plus your charisma modifier. We fixed her evocations between last session and this one. She has 2.
What plus my what?
Charisma modifier.
My charisma is 3. 9.
Okay, so
3 is 12.
no. Oh, you rolled a 9?
No, I rolled a 6. Oh,
Okay.
I'm going to roll a 9.
So, as she comes flying out,
oh my god, I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that. It's fine. No, I am so sorry.
okay, and after that, it is now turn 5. The group of Gupplins, they start to swarm across this grassy terrain here and come up to you. And the closest one, the first Gupplin, swings its coral sword up at your foot. And... ooh. Still may hit. 16?
Does not hit.
Ah, okay. So that is Gupplin number 1. Gupplin number 2 in the group comes up and climbs up this Gupplin and also tries to swing at you.
With the same sword?
No, its own coral sword. Each of these Gupplins have a coral sword made from...
Cool.
Yes, a cool coral sword. Yes. I'm getting a little tongue-tied.
It's fine.
Yeah. This one might hopefully hit you, though. 22?
Yeah.
Woo! All right. 8 damage. Okay, that is 2 of the 3 in that swarm, and I doubt this one's going to hit you. How's a 12 sound?
No.
No? Oh, darn. Maybe next time. Now that was Gupplin group number 5. We are on to group number 6. It is going to come towards the side of the lighthouse, crawl across the side, and come towards Etienne. As the first one does, Etienne, my apologies, Etienne. As the first one does, it swings its coral sword down towards your helm. All right. 14. Okay. That is 1 of 3.
Plays around.
How about 16? A little closer.
Clang.
Darn it. Uh-oh.
All right. Woo! Not a nat, but a dirty 20.
Clang.
Dang.
Get this one with my shield, which I thankfully pulled out, which gives me an AC of 21 when I'm wielding it.
All right. So that is Gupplin group number 6. We are at 7. It continues to go around the side of the lighthouse and now is outside of your guys' view. We move to Gupplin group number 1, and it decides to also come for Octavia.
Great.
Hey, sorry guys,
You do.
Monsters can fight too. They got tactics. All right.
Okay.
19? All right. So, about 9 damage this time. Nope. My apologies. I read that modifier wrong. It is not 9. It is only 7. Okay. So that is the first of that group of Gupplins. Now we are on Gupplin. 7? No, still no? Darn it. I was hoping after last time, but no. Okay. All right. So, I just rolled my first nat 1.
Oh.
Now I roll a percentage. Yeah? All right. This Gupplin, as it comes to swing up at you, not only misses, but the force of its swing comes back around and hits its own tentacle.
Oh no, poor guy. Poor Gupplin. Did he kill himself?
Pretty close.
I'm just wondering, guys.
You see this sword shot through, now take off 2 tentacles, and it goes and falls to the bottom of the pile. Yeah, it's not dead, but it's not looking good.
Should I start laughing?
Oh, man. Okay, so that is the end of the Guplin's turn. Now we're back to Etienne at turn 2.
Just like 3. Just like holding cats with you too. You're not going to get inside.
No, obviously not. We're not getting inside.
Because I'm going to try to attack the Gupplins that were on the wall.
Okay, that would be group 6. Okay,
Biggest.
there is still 3 there.
It's an 18 to hit the first one.
That is going to hit.
Say thrust forward and do or 8 points of piercing damage.
That is enough. How do you want to take this Gupplin down?
I just kind of swing wide and stab this fencing foil straight through its goblin head, and I kind of pin it up against the wall.
Okay. So if my math is correct, we are now down 2 of the 12 Gupplins. We are now to turn 3 with Octavia Evanor.
Okay. And I'm right in front of this one.
You sure are. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going
You are actually surrounded by 6 Gupplins.
to take a half bonus action and drink a health potion.
Okay. I did let them in on a rule earlier before game. On my table, if you give a health potion to somebody, that uses an action, but to drink one yourself, if you already have one, it is a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll use the bonus action to drink a health potion.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your hit point scores, please.
How many is it?
For a basic, it is 2d4 plus 2.
7.
Okay. Octavia Evanora has regained 7 HP. And that is her bonus action. So what does she choose to do now?
And I'm going to attack this person in front of me.
Okay. One of the Gupplins in front of you? You're 1. Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack, please.
Yeah.
And then if you wouldn't mind, add a little flavor when you can.
Okay.
It's okay. She's just doing math, folks. It takes some of us.
What? Allison is terrible enough.
Roll an attack on the Guplin you choose to swing, and then add a little flavor force. Remember, you are surrounded by 6 Guplins trying to climb up each other towards you.
24.
Okay. That is going to hit. And my apologies, you're actually only surrounded by 5 because one of the downed ones is part of group 1.
$11.
Okay, that is enough to bring group 1 down to 1 Guplin. Go ahead and add a little flavor for us.
So, Octavia, when she hits for 11 damage, but she is stabbing through the gut of one of the characters and then sliding it up and then taking that sword out and stabbing the other one in the side. That's what she's doing.
Okay, unfortunately, you can only attack 1.
I thought you were doing 2.
No, you took 1 down.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I took 1 down. I thought you said
you killed 1 completely.
Oh.
So describe how you would kill 1.
Oh, well, then that's it. I will stab her in the side and then maybe stab her in the head.
Okay, so just out of anger, you continue to
stab
the
just
core.
stab.
Okay. So we'll let that be a little flavor. That didn't come.
Sorry, I didn't know. I thought I was getting 2 at once.
No,
She gets a little
I have-
stabby.
I'm a stabby
I
gal.
haven't introduced Cleve yet. I was going to after this combat as kind of like a reward of getting through this one, but at the moment, Cleve is not been introduced.
No,
After
it's fine.
this combat, you
So I'm stabbing her in the gut, and then I stab her in the head too, and then I'm just continuously. She's obviously dead,
Oh yeah,
or him.
the Guplin
Whoever.
definitely has a
Definitely.
whole bunch of.
But then I'm staring at my sister while I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You're the one that ran out here. For the record.
Okay, so that is. Do you wish to move or?
I'm done. I'm
Okay.
just standing there.
Okay, staring at your sister with the
Staring at my
death
sister.
glare. Okay, so we are now on to Niramora, the sister with the death glare.
Does how many are left in that group?
In the group that she was just attacking, there is 1 left.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast on that one.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll for me. That would be a D20.
I know, I
Sorry,
was just
sorry.
thinking about I just haven't been doing great on my rolls. So 19.
That's gonna hit.
And what is hold on, I got it right here. 1d10. Is that correct? 7 plus. Do I add anything?
Because of the Eldritch invocation you chose, you do add your charisma modifier to your Eldritch.
That's right. We talked about that earlier. So what was that? 7. So 10.
Okay, that is enough. Describe how your Eldritch Blast takes another Guplin down, and group 1 is finished.
So I will
So-
send an electric shock through the air, and I hit the last of the Gupplins in that little group, and look back at my sister and say, "Get inside."
You're the one.
Me, you're the one that ran out here when you were specifically
As
said-
they
Don't
are
do that.
having this fight, the Guplins in group 5 decide to close in on Octavia.
Okay,
So we are.
we're too busy bickering.
Wow.
Get inside.
You're the one.
And I've got
You always do this.
I've got to roll another percentage check because I just rolled another nat 1.
Oh hell yeah, good.
You guys are
Yeah,
so
good.
lucky. This fight was supposed to be over rounds ago. Yeah, or at least that was my thoughts. You know how these things go. Okay, nothing happens. I just miss.
Okay.
21 to hit you on this one, Octavia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you hitting me?
You're the one
right there. You're the only one that they can reach right now.
Monsters can.
You do, man.
You guys,
I'm in the middle, so I kind of like that.
come on, guys. Think smart. I know you guys are intelligent. Use those brains.
Oh.
That's why I designed this world this way, because I knew you guys were smart. Come at me, guys. Bring it. Okay. So, 7 damage to Octavia.
Okay.
And 17 this time?
No. Well, that's my armor class.
Okay, so a meet does beat. So that would be the same if you guys were to exactly meet one of my DCs.
Right.
You would hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Only 4
Meet
damage
does-
this time.
Okay. What?
Okay, that is turn 5. Turn 6, that is the Gupplins over on
The other side of
Etienne. And those you can't see at the moment, so you don't know what they are doing.
Oh.
Yes. 7 is got some stuff going on in the background since they are out of vision at the moment. So we are at the Gupplins attacking Etienne, attached to the side of the lighthouse. The first one goes to jump at him and tries to shoot an ink cloud at you. Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
Okay.
What happens is this thing jumps up at you, and you see the innards of it open up, and ink just start to spray at you.
That's a 14.
That is going to pass. Okay. So it doesn't attach to you. It was just trying to spray you with this, so it lands on the other side. I'm going to put an additional dice over here, and the next one is just a broken off version of that first one, okay? So this group is 2, and that one will have 1. And now the other 2 tried to attack you.
There's only one farther over there, because at the end,
That is true. That is
Felt
true.
one.
You are correct. My apologies. There's only one more. So we're now down to Etienne is now flanked on both sides of the door. 23 to hit.
that one's going to hit.
8 damage. And 7's turn is happening behind the scenes, so we are now back to Etienne at turn 2.
What? You go back to him without us?
Well, you're after him in initiative. 2, 3, 4.
We're just going to keep swinging away at these I'm surrounded. I kind of turn back to the one that tried to get behind me.
She's
Step
been
at the...
6, right?
There's one here on
Oh.
each side of the door, and then you guys have, let me check that group.
I think that's 3.
Yeah, that still has a full 3 in that group.
So 1, 1, 3, and then that.
Yes, there is a total of 8 enemies left at the moment.
And I rolled a 19 to hit,
That's a hit.
and then rolled max damage, well, for me, which is 12, and pinned this ink spewing beast to the other side of...
And ink just starts dribbling out of it. Okay, so that one is down.
Oh, yeah, that side. Yeah, the one that jumped.
Okay, so the one that jumped was the one that was pinned to the wall. Okay, so do you have a bonus action or?
No, not now. I can use. I
Okay,
do not. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
so we're now on to turn 3 with Octavia Evanor. What does she choose to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna... I've already used all my ram hands and shit, right?
should
Go inside.
Oh.
Hmm?
You should still have spell slots. I don't think you've used any actual spells, have you?
No, I'm gonna use. Okay.
That's the evil laugh.
Good. Bring it. Come on.
Hide your kids.
Beg of thee, come at me.
Who's in front of me?
Right now, you have 3 Gupplins directly in front of you, still trying to climb the
If
back.
I shoot all 3 of them in one middle one, and smite hits just
Smite only targets one person.
one
Yeah.
person.
It's unleashed on your melee attack, and melees hit one person. Like I said, it's getting late here, so
Sorry, no, that
no,
was
no,
not.
you're
me.
okay. You're okay.
No.
Yeah.
I want to. I'm going to Divine Smite
Okay.
first level.
You use a first level Divine Smite. Would you like to describe how that looks coming through your weapon?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to use my great sword, and it's like a feathery, viney, lightning, not lightning looking, but like viney.
Kind of like a jaggedy,
Yeah,
kind of intertwining vine.
and it comes down through my sword, and it goes through the person I'm stabbing.
Okay. Go ahead and make a attack roll for me, please. Does
17.
anybody remember the round we are on? I believe
5,
we are on round 5.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
17.
17 damage. That completely obliterates this thing. Go ahead and lay it out.
Okay. 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 Well, that's too much damage. I don't know.
Like this,
May just be a
Excessive. That might be too much.
So is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm trying to find
Oh, looking for a dice. Okay,
the
so we can
damage
shorten that.
die. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
really
good,
bad
good.
about finding.
We're also trying not to create too much background noise, so it may take us a little bit longer in between stuff. So
18 damage.
oh yeah, you light this sucker up. Go ahead and describe how your divine smite obliterates this goblin.
Well, she just like takes her great sword and stabs this thing in the gut, and it just like it kind of explodes it from its brain. It just
Okay.
like explodes it, and then the
The
goo gets on my face, and I just like, damn it, again, and I get really mad about it. And then I look at my sister.
Okay.
You see, or you probably don't see, but its head kind of like makes this like curious, like again.
And then I look at you, and I'm like, never mind.
Okay, so as we have our self and embarrassed Octavia that's covered in goo, we now go to Niramora.
All right, and so we still have one on the wall. Is that correct?
Yes, there's still one attached to the wall, and now 2 on the
Okay.
ground in front of
So,
Octavia.
I am going to give my sister a healing potion.
Okay. If you want to give it to her,
That's an
you can
action,
use
correct?
an action, and I will allow you to roll the dice since you're the one
What
with
is
the potion. It's 2d4 plus 2.
+2
Okay.
or 6?
Okay, great.
Okay, so Octavia receives 6 HP after her sister now force feeds a potion. Yeah.
And then I want to take my movement and go like, let's see, I can go 5, 10 right there.
Okay.
Like a little bit behind.
As you go to move, you do get an attack of opportunity, but it doesn't stop your move. Okay.
Okay.
So, and another nat 1.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Come look at it.
You're
That's
literally
nat 1 this combat.
Is that couples and credit? That's a good one.
Okay. So, just a miss, luckily, but man. Okay, let's. Bummer.
Oh.
Okay, so that was. Which one? Okay, so that was the opportunity attack. Got a nat 1. He swung, and his sword is now stuck in the dirt directly in front of him. She escapes through Etienne's legs. And how far would you like to move into the tower?
I just want to be like behind Etienne in the doorway.
You guys can't share the same space, unfortunately.
Okay.
You can move through it, but you can't stop there.
So I guess I want to be like right inside.
Okay, so right here.
There.
Okay.
But as I'm doing it,
She is to the left-hand corner of the door, tucked around the edge of it.
I was just going to be like, gotta wake up earlier than that to get me, and go inside.
All right. So, that is turn 4 with Niramora. We're up to turn 5, and he jumps up and tries to shoot ink at you. This one does. Go ahead and make a dex save for us.
Okay.
30 level student.
19.
That's a pass. Okay. That is 1. So the next one runs up the one that landed just in front of it and tries to launch off of it. And as it does, brings its sword overhead and tries to chop down into you.
Okay.
So what you see is that first one, this is a visual for you guys. The first one jumps up, tries to ink you, misses, and lands. As that one lands, the one behind it runs up, jumps off, and tries to launch into a sword attack.
Okay. Sorry. Sounds epic. Same person?
No, the same form, but there's multiple in the form. Yeah, you're the one right there in front of it.
All right.
Yep.
I'm inside.
17.
My armor class.
Okay, so that is a hit. Only 3 damage, though.
Oh.
Okay, so that is 5. We're to 6. That is 1 left in that swarm, if memory serves correct.
Is correct.
And that's going to be a miss as it tries to swing down on Etienne. 7's turn is still happening off scene. So we will resume with Etienne. Turn 2.
Take out this last flippin' Gupplin. And that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That's going to be a hit.
And 6 piercing damage this time.
Okay. You take a good chunk out of this thing, but it is still moving, but it as it kind of hobbles along now.
And I think after I took that last hit, I'm also going to use my bonus action to do my second wind.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a D10 to recover some HP.
It's a D10 plus your fighter level, if I remember correctly.
Yes, sir. And I rolled a 9 plus 3, so you get 12 back.
Okay. So we are down to 3 enemies. Etienne just took a healing surge. Or, what was that?
Second wind.
Second wind, thank you. And we are now on turn 3 with Octavia at Niramora.
Oh. Huh. Yeah. I'm going to the one I was hitting.
Okay, so that would be Swarm 5
Yeah.
directly in front of you. Still has 2 Gupplins left in that swarm.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack for me.
22.
22. Okay, that is a hit.
7.
7. That's exactly what you needed. Go ahead and take this one out.
So she's going to slice it in the neck and then stab it in the neck again.
You're really liking the neck on these things.
Yeah.
All right.
She's very,
You
very.
don't like where this goblin meets octopus, evidently, and like, that's just not settling for you. Okay. So, that is Octavia's turn. Now we are down to 2 Gupplins left on the outside with our adventurers. Do you have a bonus action?
One sticky and powerful.
Divine Health, I believe, takes an action to use, but it is something that you can do at your level once a day where you can spread some health around. But I believe it takes a full action.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay,
That's fine.
so we're down to 2 Gupplins on the outside. And we are on Niramora's turn.
So I okay, so I'm going to fly back through Etienne.
Okay, so you choose to come back through. Okay.
I can't went into coverage. Like I wanted to make
This
sure.
fairy can't make up her mind. She's
It's my
zapping in and
sister
out the
up there, and I'm like,
building.
I can't
you
leave her,
know.
but I'm like,
Okay,
let's
so
go.
we've got 5,
That's what I'm saying,
10
like, I
to get
can't
back
leave
to
you.
where you were originally.
No, I want to go one more over.
One more over.
No, right here.
Okay, so you want to come out this way or this way? Left or right?
I want to come through
Okay,
Go right
directly straight
and
through.
then go right there.
Okay, so she
Okay.
comes directly straight through and comes up on Octavia's left.
Okay, so then I want to do another Eldritch Blast.
Okay. At this distance, you would have disadvantage casting a spell. You are directly in melee
Okay,
combat.
so then
You could retcon and just say you only moved
okay,
a little
so
bit.
could I go
We're still learning. I will let you do that.
like right here? Would that be
Okay.
enough?
That would work. You would be able to hit as long as you're not directly next to
Okay.
something. Yes.
Okay. Then that's what I'll do.
Okay. Go ahead and make a melee attack.
Melee attack.
Or my bad. Eldritch Blast attack.
Okay.
We were
so
just talking about melee
that
distance.
was a not gonna hit. It's a 7.
7. You were correct. That's not gonna hit. Oh, plus your modifier.
Oh.
What's your modifier?
Hold on. What? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, with modifier.
So
Oh, yes. I'm definitely not gonna hit that.
yeah.
Okay. They've got a little bit of AC. Okay. Now,
Sorry.
that brings
about-
us back to, do you have a bonus action you would like to do?
Hold on. Let me look something real quick.
Okay.
What up to Shen?
Can
No, I do not. No bonus actions. Is that going to end your turn?
hold on real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. We can
Okay.
always edit this. That's exactly what those.
I just want to make sure that
We want to make sure we do this right for 'em.
right.
Like I said, I know there's still things I am learning too as a DM, so I will more than likely get stuff wrong in these first couple sessions and have to make adjustments and learn as we go, okay? So if I do something wrong, feel free to talk to me about it after game, and I will try to make those adjustments, okay?
Okay, there it is. Oh. Okay, no, I'm dead.
Well, that it will end your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will put us at group 5, which has 1 Guplin left. It is still right up on Octavia, so it's going to continue to swing at her. That is going to be a miss, though. 6 is got 1 left as well, and it is going after Etienne. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep, that is.
And that is 6 damage to Etienne. This thing continues to just continuously try and beat through your helm with its coral sword. Let me try that again. This thing continues to beat on your helm round after round with your... Once again, this thing continues to beat on your helm with its coral sword round after round. Sweet. Yes, but I did it with pauses. I was trying to get it without a pause in there. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so that is round 6. We're done with that. 7's in the background. We're back to Etienne at round 2.
All right, well, this clown's going to die. It's smacking me because that's 24 to hit.
That's
to
it.
hit. And I'm going to fillet these tentacles for 6 damage.
That is enough. Go ahead and saute him up.
Yeah, nice. A couple slices of tentacle sashimi.
All right, so we're down to 1. I repeat, 1 Guplin left. What do you do, Octavia? Okay, okay. 17. That is enough to hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Take out final Delaware.
She's just gonna cut the rest of the tentacles off and then slice its neck.
All right. So at this moment, you guys see no Gupplins in sight. All of them are just tentacle goo at your feet here. What do you do?
I'm gonna tell them that I'm almost dead. I'm gonna die. You guys don't.
Okay. Etienne tosses one of his human potions to you while he's kind of looking around. Heal yourself quickly. They are not all accounted for, I see.
And I want to heal myself with whatever he gives me. How much is the healing potion?
It's 2d4 plus 2. So that is what now? 3 of the 5 healing potions the group had?
Well, he had 3. I had 1. So
Yep.
I had 1.
Just trying to keep track of group loot here. So that is 3 out of 5 healing potions for the group. Because you two have all you players. Yeah.
Are we out of initiative?
At this moment, initiative is dropped, yes.
Okay.
Stay on your guard. See to the members are being more that sees here that came out there's a lot there.
Yeah, we need to go up. I think we need to go up. Yes,
I think it's
so you shut the door and then shut it, lock it behind us.
Let us see.
Yeah, we'll shut the door and then try to
Okay.
Lock.
As you go in and you shut the door, you do see that there is a crossbar across it that you can put back. It was busted, but there's plenty of spare ones across the wall that you could grab and replace.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Do not get too close to the water.
Yeah, we'll stay away from the water and listen to Etienne.
Okay, so you guys have barricaded the door and are now inside the doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen because like nothing I'm doing that he says No, I'm gonna listen.
If we would have just listened in the first place.
So it is like trying to give instructions to cats.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, listen. I didn't trust you, and now I do.
I assure you, I care nothing more than for your safety. They will do everything I can.
I do too. And don't listen to her. She's being a little fart face.
Yeah. Bald's face.
I don't know. She's just lying about me over here. Let's go up to where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
so
need to head upstairs. Upstairs.
so as you guys head upstairs,
I want to shove Niramora out while we're going up the
halfway up the tower, you find a small living quarters, a simple bed with rumpled sheets, a wooden chest, and a small writing desk are the only furnishings. The chest is slightly ajar, revealing an assortment of personal belongings. And go ahead and make a perception check to see it. You guys notice the rest.
Nope.
6.
15.
Okay. Now, I urge to remind you guys that one of you always has an inspiration each session. Don't forget, you can use those. You can stockpile them if you choose to. I'm not saying you have to in this moment. I'm just saying remember those things, okay? Okay. So, you guys don't notice anything else as you go up. You do see that the staircase does continue, but has hatches to where you can barricade off each floor.
Oh, cool. So when we go up to the first floor, I want to barricade the hatch.
Okay, you want to barricade the hatch between the first and the second floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's especially with the water down there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me to see if you notice anything as you're doing.
21.
You don't seem to notice anything. It does appear quiet at the moment.
Okay. But can I lock it?
You can lock it. It's not busted. It looks like the hatch may have been left open when you guys got here.
Okay. Can I set any, like, So I have an explorer's pack.
Okay.
I want to take one of my, rope and, well, I want to take something out to where I can, like, light it to where there's light.
Do you have any torches? Yes, it is starting to get dark. Do any of you have dark vision at the moment? The light is starting to fade during that light.
It is dark vision.
Okay, the two of you have dark vision, so
No.
everything... I don't know if fairies do, honestly.
I don't know either.
Pull out the book, please. It's in the book. Yep, right here. Okay, so let's go to fairies.
$60.
I see you. Well, we're going off this. Well, do you have a different printout there? Solid.
I just had
I'd say I'm not seeing dark vision on this one.
Yeah, that would be the one to use. It could be like Unearthed Arcana.
No, that was totally the one I was not. No, I
Okay.
don't think I see.
Yeah, so you guys
There's
do
dark
not
vision.
have dark vision. Okay. What about you, Etienne?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you guys are losing light at the moment. You do see a few torches up here in this room. None are lit at the moment, but you do see some sconces on the wall that would provide light.
Okay, well, I want to go over to one of them.
Okay, let's see. I don't think there's a check for that, so you can light it if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll light it and then I'll take it back over to him and then put it on the wall by.
Okay, closest to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I have the Dungeoneer's pack that has 10 torches in it.
yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
There's already torches on the wall, so you don't have.
We don't have to use ours. I grabbed one
and I was lighting it.
Remember, someone was living here.
That's true, though.
You remember 3 days ago.
We should light some more torches and continue up.
Yeah.
Perhaps even if we cannot learn the fate of what's his name, Thorne. If we could somehow illuminate this lighthouse, we could still be helpful for the city.
I agree.
It's getting really late here, so we're gonna wrap it up soon, but we're gonna pick right back up with Etienne, Octavia, Evanora, and Niramora having just lit their torches and proceeding to go up the staircase to the third level, the top level.
That's the top level.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Once you get to the top level, at the top of the tower, the lighthouse's light mechanism stands still and silent. The large glass lens is cracked, and the machinery appears to have been tampered with. The view from the top is stunning, offering a panoramic view of the ocean and the town of Fatherford in the distance. What do you do?
That's what. Was there a way that we can relight the lantern?
Yeah, I still have the
You can try it.
I still have those lanterns that I had lit.
Just holding a torch up to
Torches.
this isn't gonna. It's an
not
actual
gonna light?
mechanism.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, do I try to do it?
You can try, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah.
I don't understand.
What kind of so
That's,
I
I don't understand, sis.
don't
Etienne, have you ever seen anything like this before?
I will admit I've never been in a lighthouse before. Perhaps we can figure out how this works.
Is there any like writing on the air
No, there's no writing on the.
sections?
Yeah, there's no instructions on the actual lighthouse apparatus.
But do we see a body?
No,
Yeah,
there's
we
no
got,
body here. It doesn't look like there was a struggle. It just looks like somebody tampered with the light.
I can just go walk the perimeter of this level and just kind of search the general area. For
Okay,
any
roll a
kind of
perception
body
check for me.
bodies or... I know Octavia had mentioned that there was blood and stuff visible up here.
Yeah, we saw.
That is my mistake. I misspoke. That was on the second level that you was at. There is a little bit of blood in the second levels. I misread my notes, and it is actually first level, second level, then the top is the apparatus.
Okay, but we
So-
saw blood on the second level.
Yes, you saw blood in the second level that you guys were just at.
Maybe we should
I got a 6 on my inspection. Perception.
You do not notice anything other than what I described earlier, the view of Fatherford in the distance.
So I have the path of the whispering wind,
Okay.
like with the winds and like, are we outside?
Yes, we are outside.
Okay.
You guys are up top at the moment.
We're
and
up
it's
at the
open to
top, so
sky.
we're out.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
So, like-
So picture a railing going around the outside, and there's a walkway around this light apparatus.
That's what
that
I
can
was-
spin
that's what I
360.
was-
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to because there's like the sea winds coming in and everything. I want to see if I can use that to.
Okay. This is a new boon that we have developed for our game for the god Silveris. Her pact that she chose is one called the Pact of the Whispering Winds, which allows her to communicate once a day with her god. If you would go ahead and look up the spell that we chose to use for that. That is augury.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, we're using a cleric spell as her pact boon. It allows her a little communication with her god to get a little insight. Whispering to the winds for communication and guidance. Okay, so if you would read that spell out loud when you get it.
Okay. By casting gem inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, laying out ornate cards, or employing some other divine tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses from the following possible omens: Weal for good results, woe for bad results, weal and woe for both good and bad results, and nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad. The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. If you cast the spell 2 or more times before completing your next long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get a random reading. DM makes this roll in secret.
How would you like to communicate?
Oh, okay. So I am going to use, let's say I am going to use rolling dragon bones. That sounds good.
Okay, you want to roll some dragon bones? Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull your bones out and give them a toss roll. All right. So, what would you like to ask?
I would like to ask, in which direction would we find Old Man Thorne? Or where would we find Old Man? That's what I want to ask. Where would we find Old Man Thorne? Because he is the one that would know how to light this.
That's asking for a specific location, not really. This is more like a guidance if something's like a good idea. Or something
Okay,
like
so
that, yeah.
maybe like,
Because it has to be something about something that you plan on doing within the next 30
within the next 30
within the next 30
Yeah,
minutes.
and you're going
Okay.
to get your gods, how they feel the outcome will be from that course of action.
Like how you
Okay.
describe what I feel if what you described to me is a good action, a bad action,
Okay.
won't affect you guys, something like that.
I guess I should ask. I don't know. I guess I didn't realize that was the situation.
Okay, you're still learning the spell. It's still, we're early.
Think of what we're doing here. Okay, so
Yeah, it seems besides the broken mechanism, it is quite barren out here. So we should search the Old Man Thorne's room for any personnel effects or clues to his whereabouts.
is it a good idea to spend our time going through Old Man Thorne's things?
Okay, give me a second to think about how you'll receive this message. Okay, so you described yourself as being on the edge of the railing at the moment, right? Kind of
Correct.
up there. Okay, so off the edge of the coast, you do feel a warm breeze kind of flutter your wings. Nothing violent, just kind of soothing and warm.
Okay, so I'm going to indicate that's a good sign. So I think we should go find his room or his.
Yes, we do not seem to be in the immediate danger at the moment, so just do a thorough investigation.
Since we're at the highest level, I would assume that he was. Well, there was a broken bed down at the very first level.
Well, I do remember seeing a chest with personal belongings on the level just below you. You just didn't really search it.
Okay, then I guess we should go. Let's go down there.
Okay. You
I
guys.
don't think anybody actually re-rolled for perception or investigation on that level.
No.
You did, but not in the area over there. You was looking more down the stairwell to see if something was following you up. So
we
as
go
you
to the
guys go
second
back down to the second level, you do see. I don't have a map on hand here for you, but let's just go ahead and use the layout here. Bed off to the same area. He seems to be kind of organized. Bed's almost directly above where it was on the bottom floor, and the chest is almost directly next to it. Who would like to go up and search this chest?
Do either of you have any skill in searching for traps?
Let's see. What if
Some people like to guard their personnel positions.
isn't it sight, deception? What is it?
Mechanic wise, if you were to search for traps, that would be an investigation check.
I'm not very good at those things.
I'll do it.
Okay, so we have Octavia Evanori walking up to do an investigation check.
17.
It is not trapped.
I just rolled 17. Open it.
Oh, so you open it. Okay.
I want to try it.
It's not locked. It doesn't appear to have a lock or anything on it. You guys want to rifle through it?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys do find 500 gold coins inside. 2 more potions of healing.
Ooh.
And this note, along with a scattering of clothes.
Or do you want it? I want it.
Octavia, Ivanora, these are not our positions. This clearly belongs to the...
Oh, that's
Keeper
true.
of
It
this
is the
lighthouse.
keepers. It's not like
We are not
Bad.
common thieves,
that
are we?
sounds horrible.
Going
Actually,
to take it.
I'm not going to take anything. That
I'm going to take 2 potions
Octavia.
then.
Okay, so Octavia still chooses to take the potions, but not the gold.
she is the Oathbreaker.
I want to take the gold also.
Okay,
I'll
so
go
Octavia
like
chooses to take the gold and the potions.
Wipes this guy out. What is this?
I'll give it back to him if I
Okay.
find him.
Uh,
But I'm already taking it
Octavia
now.
was the one searching, so she does grab that. What languages do you know, Octavia?
I know Common, Sylvan, and Abyssal.
You do not recognize that language.
Okay, but I have can read all writing. Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Okay.
Sis,
Okay.
I think this says you're the greatest. So what does this say to you?
Let's see. And then you see when I read this, my eyes glow like a golden, sparkling color. Meet me at the abandoned tower.
That's not what I said. That's not what it says?
No. Meet me at the abandoned tower. It has, but be wary as it hasn't been cleared out lately.
Okay, that is...
Hasn't been cleared out lately. Meet me at the abandoned tower, but be wary as it hasn't been cleared out lately.
Okay, how did you read? Okay, I just feel like I read the same as you. I don't understand.
Okay, and like I said earlier, it is getting late here, so we're gonna wrap it up there and pick up next week.
Okay.
All right. I do apologize as that combat took a lot longer than it was supposed to. I rolled a lot of nat ones. I'm so sorry. We were supposed to get so much better. Hopefully, we'll enjoy more next week. Till then, see you guys next time.
Sayonara.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Couples and Crits. This podcast is brought to you by Gold Mountain Games. Find out more about the podcast and GMG at goldmountaingames.com. You can find Gold Mountain Games and the whole Couples and Crits crew on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Blue Sky, and Twitch.